What is up guys, Killerkev, and today on the 8-bit series we are going to be doing Tails out of the Sonic franchise. All you're going to need to be doing this build is black wool, your standard white wool or your wool, orange wool, some red wool and some light blue wool or some blue wool. Personal preference for the eyes, you're only going to be needing 2 blocks of these, so it can be changed at any point in time later on in the build. So as you can tell here, what is this massive line here, you're going to need a starter line that's going to be on the floor or up above. I do it up above with all my tutorials because it looks a lot more better, and this block of black needs to be 20 blocks along with black wool. So once you've done that, we will continue, and well, let's crack on right now, screw it. So let's go on the right hand side here and put a black wool just on the very end of the whole entire build as well. It's on the 20th block on the black wool on the black side. You'll be doing an extra black block there. Now coming in towards the left, it's going to be 3 orange, then after that it's going to be 4 black, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to need your red, come along 3, 1, 2, 3. After that it's going to be 4 white, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that it's going to be a red, where is it, red, and go 3 white, 1, 2, 3, and then a black one on the end like so. Pretty simple and easy, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty much it for the bottom half there, so let's build out the next layer on the left here, from left to right now. It's going to make an L like so, of black. After you've done the L, you want to come an extra 2 along from the L, 1, 2, and then just make a 4 block on top like so, something like that. The 4th one here at the top right, you want to come 1 to the right, 1, you want to put an orange next to it, and an orange on top, something like that. You put a white underneath this sort of gap here, as you can tell, not underneath the orange, but just next to the orange, just down the left. Under the orange is going to be a black, and then a black onto the right again, onto that one. This is going to come all the way up and over, and it should just come all the way along to connect it like so. Just something like that. Pretty easy, not gonna lie. And then obviously the top of this sort of square that you've just made, it's going to be another black block on top sitting there like so. And we can actually do the rest of her legs here. So what we're going to do is come all the way 2 with white from the bill here, 1, 2, a red next to it. As you can tell there's a diagonal red line just like so. You want to come 2 white again, 1, 2. Same thing on the red here, you want to come an extra along 3, 1, 2, 3. And after that you want to place a black block like so. On top of the red, the last red that we've just placed, next to the black that you've just placed as well, I'm going to put a black block, and this needs to come up 6 in total. So 1, 2, 3. On this 3rd one there you want to come up 1 to the right. Let's put another 3 on top, 1, 2, 3, which is 6 again, like so. This one here, it's going to come up an invisible stair set down 1 to the right. Visible stair sets is something like this, as you can tell. You can imagine walking up a flight of stairs, that's what it would look like. It's from that black block there that you've just placed a visible stair set, you want to put an extra black block next to it. Orange one to the right, and then 3 black on top, 1, 2, 3. After that it's going to be, next to it it's going to be a line of 3 white, 1, 2, 3 coming towards the left, and the rest of that section you can actually just fill in with your white wool, like so, or your wool, like that. Now from the middle section here you just want to grab 2 orange and go 1, 1, 2, like so. After that you can then put 1, 2 next to it, get that one out there, of your black wool. Black wool on top of that is going to be an orange, and next to that on the left it's going to be a black. Come all the way to the orange here, which is sort of like a little stem, which is your 2. You want to make a 4 block just comfortably facing towards the right, and after that you can just attach the black all the way down to the left. On top of the right hand side here with your black you're going to put a wool, and then you're going to put a black on the right and a black on top of the white like so. Just going to look something like that, and then another white next to it like so, just to branch it across to make it a little bit more sort of retro vibe, and you'll get the reference on that in a minute when I show the end of the build. Something like that with a little checkered shape there. Then once you've done that we can come all the way back into the orange that we've just placed, all the way down here. This orange can come up an extra 2, 1, 2 to make a 3 block, black on top, black along, and a black in the middle there, just to make a T like so. Pretty awesome. So let's go all the way back down to the bottom here, and let's start choreographing, let's just start making the tail. So from, Jesus, that took a lot, didn't it? So from the T that we have here next to the white block, next to this white block in general, we're going to come, actually let's come next to this black block. This black block will become extra 4 white, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Come all the way back to this, so next to the white block that we have here, just on top of the, next to the line that we've just placed. So originally what we were going to do is one here. You want to come next to it, on top of that line as well. 1, 2 up, 1 to the right, an extra 2 up, 1, 2, then we're going to come an extra 3 along, 1, 2, 3, like so, white underneath, grab your black, and then going to come 2 along, 1, 2, then grab your white again, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You're going to come 1 underneath, 1 along, then we're going to come 1 underneath the black, and I'm just going to put the blacks just on the either side of that. We're going to come along next to it as well, so as you can tell, like a star, we want a star pattern just there, but with this extended bit here, come out an extra 2, and from there it's going to be another white, and underneath here, we're next to that 4 we just placed, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, come back up to the second one there, and just place one like so. You should have something that looks just like that. I'll pause it for a minute, let's have a little look. So got something like that we can crack on. So it's this block that we just placed as well, the black, is going to be 2 orange underneath, and next to those 2 orange it's going to be 2 black. So we can go to this black now, we can place a couple, just put a couple orange down, 1, 2, like so. It's not really in reference at the moment, and then after that we're going to put 7 black running along this orange all the way down, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. Once you've done that, come in an extra 2, 1, 2, which should connect beautifully, which has, awesome. And we can come all the way back up to this orange, as you can tell, sort of black line, this orange here, we just placed here, so next to this orange line, which is the 2, we want to come down an extra 5 maybe, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then after that you can come in 1 to the left, then we'll come the visible stair set down 1, and then after that it's going to be another 1, 2, invisible stair set like so. And that's pretty much it. You can fill that whole section in now with orange, obviously because that's her tail, and I'll show you a little section as well with white, which you can fill in with white, which is also the wisp of her tail. We can have a look at that as well, so let's fill all that in, let's fill this bit section in, oh, like so. She's got quite a large tail and tail she has, so there we go, let's fill that in. And obviously this section here you can fill in with white, as I told you about earlier. Same thing with the orange, just fill it all in with white, and yeah, there we go, that is her tail. So as you can tell, her feet are there, her tail are there, and let's carry on with the other side of her just over here as well. So from this peak as well, as you can tell, there's sort of an obstructive bit here. We can come 1, 2 white on top of that with a black, then we can go a white, black, and then underneath that black we can go white, and then either side of this white, so on the left and the bottom is a black, like so, which should connect like that. That small section, that 4 block there as well, can be filled in with white, like that. There we go. So obviously seeing this white block here, we can go up from this one, because obviously it wouldn't work from these 2 blacks. So from there you want to come 4 block high black, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. You want to come 1 white to the left, sorry, to the right, excuse me. Then we'll come an extra 4, but before we do that let's go 1, 2, and then 1 to the right, and then put another 2 on top, like so. So once we've done that, we can carry it around. So you're going to go from the top block that we previously just placed, 1 to the left, 1 up, 1 to the left, and again we're going to put a white, and then the same thing as we did earlier down here. So 1 to the left and 1 on top with black. On the top one of black, you're going to come an extra 1 to the right. You want to come an extra 3 up, 1, 2, 3. 1 to the left as well. And then just put an orange, just casually, just sitting on the sort of brim of her hair, or her ear, which we're going to make in a minute, just up there like so. Now let's finish off a little bit of her sort of orange tinge, and still a little bit of her face and a little bit of detailing. So this red bit here, you want to come all the way down, just grab your white, just put a 2 block of white there, and after that we're going to come all the way up to orange. Now you'll know when to stop, trust me, because for instance we go all the way up here, you'll see it, that it should, and there will be a nice line that will just connect everything like so. Same thing on this line as well. As you can tell, there is a line here. You don't want to just connect the line all the way, you just want to disconnect 1 block away from there, put a white, and the rest of this small section again, exactly the same as the tail, you can just fill it in with white like so, which looks really kind of cool. And yeah, there we go, that's sort of a chest and a belly bit there. Obviously this section here, obviously you can just fill up with orange, you can just plonk all those bits in there like so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a tail and a chest down there, really retro-y. As you can tell, we're going to get to the head now, and that's where that retro vibe actually kicks in. So it almost looks like it's floating, but it's not. Clearly isn't. But yeah, let's go from the white here. There's little whites. Let's come up an extra 2. 1, 2, and then from there, and place a black on top and a black to the left, sorry, Jesus. Then on the left of that black that we just placed to make a stair, so it's going to be an orange. Let's go back up to the top black here and make that 2. 1 to the left, and then 2 up, 1, 2, 1 to the right. Then we're going to do 3 up from black, 1, 2, 3. 1 to the right, 3 up again, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to put 2 orange next to it, 1, 2 to the left, and on top of those orange it's going to be 2 black. Next to the orange it's going to be an extra, probably, oh god, I'm not sure how many it's going to be here. Probably 8 maybe, I don't really know, let's try 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. And after that we can put an orange, and on top of that orange and to the left is going to be another black. Same thing again in the middle of this coving, so just following up this orange, same thing again, apart from we're just going to make an L that should connect like so. From this black block, from the line, the main line at the top of the head, it's going to be an extra 2 orange along, 1, 2, and then underneath that first orange is going to be an L, extended L, like so. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult to imagine, but obviously leave that block there, but just put 2 just to connect that like so. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can see the rough pattern of a shape of the head. That is what it's going to look like. Pretty crazy, I know. But this is the retro section here. You'll see this when we just begin the build. I don't keep banging on about it, but you'll see it in a minute, and it looks really kind of cool. So from the orange, we want to come up from this mysterious orange sitting here. We're going to come up 1 white. We want to come up an orange. And after that, it's going to be an orange towards the left. Then from there, you're going to come all the way out till it connects to that block that should be floating just up along here. So we're going to come all the way out to the top here, apart from we're going to leave 1. Now black block's going to sit there. Next to that, it's going to be on the right, it's going to be a yellow. Then it's going to be a black. Underneath that, it's going to be a white. Then to the left, it's going to be a black. And underneath that black, it's going to be a white, like so. That's the detailing of that side of the face, so we can fill the rest of that in with our orange. Like so. Like that. And after we've done that, we can follow this line of black here, so as you can tell, the orange. I'm just going to throw this all the way onto the other side so it connects. Like so. And then we're going to come back into, from white, from these 2 orange here, 1, 2. Then we're going to come 2 orange, 1, 2. And we're going to come 2 white, 1, 2. As you can tell, the strand here. We're going to come orange as well. It's going to come all the way down. Just so you miss one like so. From these 2 oranges that come precariously coming down, we're going to come an extra 3 down. 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe an extra 1. Not too sure. No, we'll leave it like that. No, what the hell, let's go 3. Then next to those orange other sides, where the blue kicks in, got the blue either side, and a black underneath the right, 2 black. 2 black again under this one. We're going to put a 3rd one which will connect, and 1 to the right. A white, then a black, like so. And there we have it. The rest of that, all you can do now is just fill it in with white. This sort of section in here, you can fill this rest in with white, which we'll do right now. And obviously the top section, which is sectioned off, can be filled in with orange, which is the rest of her fur. Let's fill that in. Like so. The rest of that can just be filled in with orange. That's probably not as up to date as it would be with any other original pixel art, but this is pretty much going back to the days of when first Sonic kicked in, pretty much 8-bit here. As you can see, pretty much everything's squashed up, everything's really pixelated. It's pretty much gone for full pixelation there. So guys, if you did enjoy this, hit me up with a like and a comment. But until the next time guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.